A man and wife, happily married for like 5 years. This will give you shivers.
Okay.
The guy started realising that the woman kept peeking on him, like hiding round corners and looking at him.
Okay.
So he would be doing the washing and then turn around and she'd be there. It got worse and worse. She would be under the table, behind the sofa, like just waiting for her to be caught.
Yeah.
And he found it really disturbing.
Yeah.
He started calling up his brother and said, look, my wife just keeps peeking on me and I can't help it. He thought he did it in his room in private, and then he heard some like excitable breathing. He looked under the bed and she was there. He was like, what the fuck? So he just couldn't do this anymore, and he was like, this is ridiculous. We need to have a chat. And she would run off when she gets caught.
Yeah, like a child.
So she wouldn't confront him and go, hey, I was peeking on you, whatever. She would run off.
Yeah.
One time he was in the shower as normal, thinking like, how do I get out of this relationship? This is mental.
Yeah.
He has a mirror in his shower.
Yeah.
And he realised that one eye was just behind the curtain like that, and his wife was peeking at him having a shower. And he said he was so petrified, he grabbed a shower curtain like that and was like, leave the room, this is ridiculous. And she ran off. He turned the shower off, undid the curtain and locked the door, and he called up his brother and he said, look, I'm coming to yours because I actually can't live in my own house anymore. And then again he heard the excitable breathing. She was in a cupboard in the bathroom, peeking behind the door, and he just was mortified. He drove straight over to his brother's, stayed at his brother's for like 2 weeks, and occasionally he would see his wife peeking through the window at night, and his brother and his brother's wife were like, this is mental.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like a week or two passed and he needed some more clothes. So he was like, I need to go to my own house. Yeah. Can my brother come with me? And he goes in his house and all the curtains are shut. So it's all black inside his house. And he goes in and he can smell like decay.
Yeah.
And he's just walking up the stairs and he can smell it. It's getting stronger and stronger. And he goes to get some pants and boxes from the drawers or whatever. And he opens one of the cupboard and there's, on the left is just a bunch of dead animals. And on the right is all their eyeballs. He just freezes and thinks, what the actual fuck? And then he just drops everything. I forgot his brother's name, but he's like, Mark, I need your help, Mark. And then as he calls up Mark, he can hear the breathing again. And he looks under the bed and she's there with like a bit of glass in her hand. She tries to stab him, and then he runs off, calls the police, and the police comes in the house and arrests her.
Fucking hell.